I like the D-pad.
I mean, it's wonderful. Just look at it. You're playing a video game. You want to go left? Bam, you're going left. You want to go right? Bam, you're going right. It's that simple. And hey, I'm no expert on simplicity, but when it comes to human interfaces, like video game controllers, it seems like simplicity is good. Yeah, simplicity. Occam's razor. But I'm forgetting my manners. I'm Alex from Crackers, and today, I'm going to get overly excited about video games just for you. Anyway, nothing against analog sticks or joysticks in particular, but they're different guys, man. I mean, it's just, there are certain mechanical differences between Pad Buddy and Stick Buddy that give the two their own unique strong points. But that's kind of vague, isn't it? I know. I'll illustrate one for you, and it'll make more sense.
Now imagine you're playing a 2D side-scroller on your console of choice, and you have the option of using the D-pad or the analog stick to control your character. Let's say you want to move back and forth rapidly. Why?
I don't know, it's your stupid game.
If you're using the analog stick, it might look something like this. But if you're using the D-pad, it'd be more like this.
See, when you're moving in a 2D plane, the D-pad just lets you move so much better. And the kinship between the D-pad and 2D gaming makes a lot of sense, especially when you consider today's fun fact. The D-pad was invented for a 2D version of the arcade classic Donkey Kong, which is widely considered to be one of 2D platforming's predecessors. It was invented by none other than Gunpei Yokoi, the creator of the Game Boy, which is even more interesting when you consider today's fun fact within a fun fact. Gunpei Yokoi is a total fucking boss. Without him, we might not even have modern portable gaming, and we definitely wouldn't have several major Nintendo franchises. And he mentored Shigeru Miyamoto, so basically he was responsible for the entire industry being revived. Seriously, gaming community, start loving this guy more, please. Was I talking about the D-pad? I was talking about the D-pad. So it shouldn't come as any surprise that you basically can't have a modern video game controller without the D-pad.
And yet, still, tragedy strikes this castle's halls!
See, the thing is, hardware developers always forget the most important component of D-pad design. Squishy clicky. You see, a D-pad can't be too squishy or too clicky. You gotta have a nice squiggly biggly diggly right in the middle. Let's have a look at some of the main offenders.
Order! Order in the court! Order in the court! 3DS, your D-pad is far too stiff and clicky, in flagrant disregard for the first law of D-pad design. How do you plead? Very well. It is done. PlayStation 3, your D-pad squishiness speaks for itself. Plus it's split up into 4 little things. What's up with that shit? How do you plead? Well then, no need for harsh words, PlayStation, your days are numbered. Xbox 360, what are you? You'd think a console with so many goddamn indie platformers would have a half-decent D-pad. How do you plead? Good Lord!
And okay, there are still good D-pads out there, ranging from as early as the NES to as recently as the Wii U. And that's not just my Nintendo bias showing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they copyrighted the only design that actually works. So, that explains a lot. But anyway, though, the D-pad, I just got done talking about the D-pad and how it's good for like 5 minutes. I hope you think it's good now. If you didn't, please, that would be good. But in our modern world, when there are so many pads available to us, it's easy to forget. I want you to forget your iPads, forget your U-pads, forget your lily pads, and forget your maxi pads, ladies and gentlemen, because the D-pad is here to stay, goddammit! Hey, thanks for actually watching this catastrophe. If you liked it for some reason, then do all that YouTube stuff, but if not, just do me the courtesy of watching my sexy D-pad dance. Thank you.